And we're live.
Hello and welcome to episode
17
of Chatting with Cherubs with me, Josh Jones, and the wonderful
Morgan Rees, and the even more wonderful
Andrew White. Hello.
Yay! And Phoebe.
and producer Phoebe. Hello. Oh,
I feel like I should just say, because Andrew's got this amazing coat on, so if you watch on the YouTube, you'll see it. And then I got a bit jealous, and then Phoebe let me borrow her wonderful coat. So now Morgan's the only one who looks like shit.
yeah,
And
sorry
we
about
look
that.
Great.
Just for the podcast listeners, just to describe the fleeces. How best would you describe your fleece, Andrew?
Yellow leopard print, very fluffy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh, how are you describing your one?
Fashion.
Fashion.
It is fashion.
It is fashion.
Fashion.
It looks like
with a bit
you're
of sex.
our pimp, and we're two of your girls.
Yeah.
I feel
Ready
like
to go out on the
he's-
street.
You're the gazelle, and you're the pride.
Okay.
Other way around. We're hunting Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mixed
You
pack.
guys really are pride.
Yeah. we're two cougars
Yeah.
coming for trying to get Morgan a hot date with Morgan.
Yeah.
In our fur coats. Faux fur? Not.
Yeah, I
not
don't
fur.
think that's a tiger.
Yeah.
That's like such a cartoon tiger. It's literally Tigger.
Yeah, you do like Tigger. Is that real fur? It's the brightest orange I think we've ever seen. We just watched
But it
Harry at the
could do, yeah,
funeral.
but don't they dye sheepskin?
Yeah, to be fair, it could be, but
Oh,
I
it's-
don't think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's faux.
Yeah.
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 No, you guys are dressed pretty cool. I'm dressed pretty basic these days. I look like I could be anybody in Revs to Cuba at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, just a tight green top, black jeans.
A
rolled up.
tiger. Do you have tiger?
Yeah, I got Tiger. It looks like you're from Tiger. Tiger.
Is he a tiger in Cardiff?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It
not
was rough as shit in there, so I went after A levels.
What's your hometown, Andy?
Salisbury.
Salisbury.
Yeah.
I
No
think-
tiger in Salisbury.
No,
No.
No.
No, that's not that far from London.
No, it's about 2-hour drive, I guess. Probably an hour,
Yeah.
hour 50 on the train.
Yeah.
Famous for Salisbury.
The cathedral.
The cathedral.
And you,
Yeah.
Andrew White.
Is he any big alumni from Salisbury?
Is there? I think David Mitchell's sort of from Salisbury.
Okay.
Anthony Daniels, who played C-3PO.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
that's
yeah.
quite cool. That's exciting.
The poisoning happened in Salisbury.
That is the poisoning as well.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Poisoning.
Novichok
Yeah.
poisoning. That was Skripal, Sergei Skripal. That's
Oh,
another
yeah.
Salisbury resident.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Have you done the gig in Salisbury?
Well, Andrew's ones.
But the Barnstormers in the Arts Centre.
It wasn't for you, a gig file when I was there,
No,
was
it
it?
wasn't, no.
No. Do you run a gig there?
Don't book gays. I used to. There used to be a little kind of garden gig in this pub, which was really nice. But
Yeah.
it's just cost of living and stuff. It kind of the numbers started to dwindle. And
But you live in London now.
I will be soon. I'm currently in Bournemouth. Waiting to find a place in London because the market is absolutely crazy at the moment. Hopefully, by the time this goes out, I'll be in London. Yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
where
Yeah.
are you thinking?
Northwest, Barnet, Wembley, Finchley.
Oh,
Depending on how close into central I can get. Yeah.
That's nice. Exciting.
I know. So,
times.
Andrew, you're going to get asked this so much, but you are a rural gay.
A rural gay, yes.
Yeah. What was it like being a rural gay?
Oh, a rural gay.
Yeah. What was?
What do
yeah.
you
I thought you
think?
said rule gay.
I'm a rural
gay.
gay.
And the gay that rules all over the other
Yeah,
gays.
one ring to rule them all.
Yeah, a rural
Not like
gay.
A rural gay, yes. Countryside gay. Not as many farmyard fantasies as you would imagine. Not a lot of closeted farmers.
I used to really want to get shagged off a cowboy. I know we don't really have cowboys there, but that was
I'm glad you put boy on the end
Yeah.
there, Christ.
yeah, a cowman.
Cowman.
Cowboy, yeah. I mean, I've a few farmer type hookups, but like actual farmer men themselves.
Have you ever done it in a barn?
No, I had a few parties in barns that I maybe have made out with people at. But
Oh, great.
no hookups.
So a rural gay. That's exciting.
Yeah, it was. I was out quite. Well, not massively young. Maybe I was 14, 15. But at school there was just the I don't know what the word is. Sort of like a totem pole gay, and all the kind of questioning boys would come up, and I basically got hooked up with lots of straight boys trying to work everything out.
That's
And,
great.
and they used me, and they worked out. No, not for them. Still, yeah.
Do you mean a token gay?
Token, yeah, maybe I mean token gay, but no, because I wasn't the only gay though. I was just the gay that was seemed most accessible, I guess.
How old are you now?
22.
Oh, quite young.
Like the room of requirement, almost like from Harry Potter. People go, maybe no, it wouldn't be that.
Like a sorting fag, if you will. Yeah.
You're sorting
Yeah.
that, but you sit on them and they
Yeah.
go, oh, straight.
I was about to do an act out, but I was going to say their real names. I shouldn't do that. So.
No, we can bleep it.
Yeah. You are straight. Well, I'm not sure about that one, but
We'll bleep.
yeah,
the
do
name.
bleep his name.
Cool.
I don't think he is straight either, but whatever.
he doesn't know that. But
Yeah.
Let's go in his DMs.
yeah.
Well, I went to an all-boys school as well, so it was like extra.
Oh. Oh,
Yay.
I didn't go to an all-boys school, but I imagine it was just cocks all the time. Cock
Oh,
o'clock.
it was cock
Can't
central.
move for cocks. That's what I just imagine, yeah, that's just double maths, bit of cocking. That's what I imagine.
That's how my schedule occasionally went. I'd write it in my homework diary. Teacher would be like, what's this in a lunch break? Oh, no matter.
Chatting with cherubs.
You get posh, you get angry when you get posh when you're angry.
Yeah, I definitely go more like formal and really kind of like. I did debating at school as well, so that might be an
Oh.
element of it. It's like
How was
Really?
debating?
debating was good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Actually, my debate. Well, I say debate coach is going to make my school sound a lot posher than it was. I mean, it was posh, but it wasn't like private school posh. He was just a teacher that loved debating, so he kind of ran everything. But he's been running debating all his life, like all through university, and he also taught Josie Long and Matthew Crosby.
Oh,
So he's 3 comedian alumni. Yeah.
oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, so what is debating? That is like when a proposition's put to the floor and you argue on either side, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's do practice one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you give us a proposition and we'll debate for and against.
Yeah.
Do we choose or do you tell us
No.
if we're for or against?
So you get the motion, which is like this house. It's always formatted: this house believes, or this house would, or
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
like
this pod believes. What does this pod
this
believe?
pod believes.
Yeah, this pod believes.
This pod believes that we should abolish the monarchy, for example.
Who's against stuff? Who's for?
I'm going to make Morgan opposition. So you want to keep the monarchy, and Josh, you want to abolish the monarchy. Your proposition.
Okay.
Oh, we should get a timer up.
Yes.
Do we have like a minute each?
Yeah, we'll do it a minute each. So normally there's different formats for debating. So the debates we'd most commonly do is you'd get 5 minutes. The first minute and the last minute was protected, so you could just do your speaking. Within the middle 3 minutes, people could like heckle you. They stand up, they go point of, what do they say? Point of,
It's like King Gong.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
oh, point of information, you'd say, and then you can kind of raise a point to the person, and they have to deal with it in the moment.
Oh.
Oh.
So that's one of the formats. But we'll just do a minute each.
A minute each. Who
No
goes
heckling.
first?
Proposition always starts. So you're proposing the abolition of the monarchy.
Right.
Oh, let me
So
get the
I want to get rid of them. I'm done with them.
So I'm the chair. It's
Yeah.
always quite fun being the chair. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Oh.
I'll bang when you've got 10 seconds left. And
Okay.
I'll bang twice at the end. Okay.
Oh my God.
When you're ready.
Yeah. Right, I think we should get rid of them because I've already spoke about this on a previous podcast, but I had quite a romantic relationship with Harry. And they made us end it because they were homophobes. And yeah, but me and Harry was having a romantic relationship. And I want this on the record. Don't cut it out. I'm not lying. It should be all over the press. We were banging for years, and I just know how much he loves me still, and he wants me to move back in with him. God, I've only done 30 seconds. And so I need to think of other reasons. It's not, like, I'm not a big fan of the whole Prince Andrew thing, he should go on trial. Should be that. Also, Prince Edward, I would like to fuck him if it were like 30 years ago. That's not got anything to do with it. Oh, 10 seconds left. Yeah, get rid of him and give the money to the poor. Whoa. Yeah.
Well done.
Was that a decent?
That was all right.
How
Yeah.
would that have gone down in the school?
Well, we did like debate club at lunch, which was more
Yeah.
casual and
Yeah.
it would get a lot of laughs. You'd be very
Yeah.
popular amongst your peers.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't get put forward for the inter-school competitions.
Was it? Well, let Morgan do his, and then
Yeah.
we'll ask questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I again?
You have to defend.
I'm
them.
on
You
the
can
fence.
defend the monarchy.
Which
Yeah.
I know you were not.
That's what I thought. I thought
Yeah.
I'd give the Welshman the pro-monarchy
Yeah.
stance. Okay.
I think we should keep the royal family because the royal family are what are they? What are they? Inbred. And some of my best family and lovers are inbred.
Yeah.
They also reflect modern day.
Lovers makes it sound like you're shagging your cousin.
That was the
Oh,
incest
sorry.
joke.
Sorry. I'm sorry, I've heckled.
That's all right.
We'll give you an extra 5 seconds.
Okay, cool. They reflect modern Britain. They are old, they do not do much, and they live in a big old council house. The royal family are what some would call leeches. They are nepotistic, and as we know, a lot of things in this world, we're in the comedy industry, we all know about nepotism. They are exactly the shining example of what we want. Whenever I go, how am I going to do something? I just go, what would those useless cunts do? And then all of a sudden, I can do it. We need to keep the royal family because they keep us in check.
That was an interesting technique for far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it was a pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a broader
It
point.
was like negging.
That just sounds awful.
Yeah, you didn't say
Leave that as well.
Yeah.
Christ. So then normally there'd be a vote of the floor to see who's won the motion.
Well, Phoebe's the floor.
Are you
Phoebe, you're the floor.
Phoebe's currently doing something very technical. You just absolutely threw that on
Yeah.
her. So then the vote would be for the motion, but then even if you'd won as anti-monarchy because people in the room aren't convinced, you might win because you've got more style points or stuff like that.
So you see, like you get marked on technique.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So on technique, what are you thinking?
Well, for style, I'm going to have to go with Josh, but that's because he's wearing my jacket.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So I think, Morgan, you could have gone with different points, with different arguments. But I do think that you went with an interesting angle.
Yeah.
So I think you might have won it.
I've been talking about deep dicking them all. I think that's quite an interesting angle.
You went more personal. And
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I could get on board with that. Because
Okay.
I haven't shagged Prince Harry.
Oh, wow,
That
you're
is
missing
good.
out.
That's actually a very fair assessment. You're
Yeah.
interesting, like unique points that people wouldn't have thought of. That would get you lots of points. And the personal is good if you can have a personal anecdote, but you do have to relate it back to how it affects the broader point.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was-
I
it
just
was-
add the personal touch of my relationship with Harry.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who have I shagged in this argument?
So that's fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
How long did you debate for?
I debated all the way from like year 9 up until the end of sixth form.
Oh.
So I don't know how many years that is, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And then towards sixth form, when you become a more senior debater, you go to like Oxford competitions and stuff like that.
Did it ever get physical? Do you
No,
ever get to a point where you're like, I'm actually going to fucking headbutt this now?
Oh, fighting! I thought you meant like passionate lovemaking or something.
Oh, no.
I was trying to work out if I hooked up with any debaters. No.
Take the question how you give us the best answer. Did you shag any debaters?
I don't think I did,
No.
unfortunately.
The house
Did
says
you-
you should go back to it.
Yeah. did you fight any of them?
No, definitely some debate problems that were happening in debate club spilled out into real life.
Oh.
But it was very very tame, to be honest.
Yeah.
Looking back.
That's exciting though, debate club.
What did you do in between at lunchtime?
Smoke. I used to sell cigarettes, 50p each or 3 for the pound.
Oh, that's very entrepreneuring.
Yeah, it was good. I was very, Alan Sugar sort of. What's a virgin guy?
Oh, Richard Branson.
Richard
Branson.
Branson.
I was just
In
going to
my
do a joke. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know who I'd name.
I was just thinking of the Virgins then.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
okay.
I was like, you can have so much bleeping to do.
Yeah. Oh, we bleep, we snip it, we cut, we burn to the ground this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't used to. It's only recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should see the cutting room floor for Trusty Hogs.
Oh,
There's
is
some,
it?
yeah.
Is it a lot?
Trusty Hogs, just for people that don't know, Trusty Hogs is the amazing podcast that Andrew has.
Yes, I run that with it's mainly Catherine Bohart and Helen Bauer's podcast.
And you're the
sort of,
producer, so you're
Yeah.
normally sat where Phoebe
is.
sat.
Yeah,
And now,
it's interesting to be this end of things.
yeah, the
How are you finding being
limelight.
this end of things?
It's nice. It's nice
Yeah.
chatting with you guys.
Are you judging me?
No, you are
if
the
I
apex.
was sat there, I would be judging whoever sat here and be like, that camera angle's not quite how I
Oh.
But you are my mentor. You taught me everything I know. So you're the.
I don't know a lot as well. So.
Well, I know even less. So.
Oh, really? Is Phoebe your mentor?
Yeah, I get all the kind of podcast team here kind of show me how to use everything. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you already knew it just because you was in here. I just
right, no.
trust that you came
Yeah,
with the
you're- 'cause,
knowledge.
like, you're-
I do have. Again, a part of that's I think the grammar school and the debating and the going
Yeah.
posh when angry. I do have an air of competence that
Yeah.
I don't necessarily follow through with, but people just believe I can do things.
Yeah.
I believe you can do anything, and you do have that air of something. I think you strike me as someone that watches 2 YouTube videos and you can do it.
Thank you.
You're very mature for a 22-year-old.
It's the hairline. Thank you.
No, it's not. It's not. I mean, like, you're just like, yeah, you've got a very good chilled aura
Thank you very much.
vibes.
I appreciate
22 was how old I was when I started comedy.
that.
So how old was you when you started then?
15. Wow. Yeah.
That is young. So you was doing debating and stand-up?
Yeah. And I try and integrate them as well, like throw jokes into the debates and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Do
I
you,
enjoy it.
do you just try and throw debates into the stand-up as well? Does it work the other way around, or?
No, not really. It's because debate is so structured. I mean, really, you have to come out and you go, I'm going to make the case for this. Here are my points I'm going to make. I'm also going to respond to this rebuttal.
Yeah.
Like you lay it all out and then you do it and you say you're doing it as you do it and then you conclude and say you've done it. Kind of like essay structure, really.
Yeah.
But that is too unnatural for stand-up.
How did you start at 15? Where were you gigging?
Yeah, well, hardly at all.
Yeah.
It was a youth open mic in Salisbury, and it was literally just an open mic, loads of music and stuff, a few poetry people, and I went along, and the woman that was running it, Flo, was so lovely. She was in an improv group,
Yeah.
so she loved comedy, and she knew a bit about live stand-up, so she was like, "Come every month, and you can compare it." So I went every month and did a short set and compared the whole event and like brought everyone on, and that was my start really, and then. From that kind of other youth-led events, I was like a little local youth festival, and they're like, "You can come compare this." And then when I wanted to do more gigging, I knew about the Fringe,
Yeah.
so I was like, "Oh well, I'll go to the Fringe. That's where comedy is."
Yeah.
And then when I was at the Fringe, I made contacts and met people, so that I could learn more about like the Facebook forums and go to
Yeah.
the circuit. Yeah,
That's wild.
it was a really weird route in. Now,
Yeah.
now I know more about the industry. It's definitely a strange way in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
I like people with strange ins. I know that sounds odd, but but, I mean, it's like Jade Adams, for instance, like she got into it via she used to marry people at festivals in an
Yeah.
inflatable church.
Yeah,
So that's
she
how
was
she got into
more on the
performing.
drag scene
She was more on the drag
than
scene.
stand up. But that's crazy.
It is interesting, all these different weird connections that I love the circuit so much. It's
Yeah.
so varied, so many different people to do such
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah, it's lovely. I love it.
I got married at a festival.
Did you?
Yeah.
Your actual wedding?
No,
No.
but like I was with this guy who I thought was going to be like the love of my life. Turns out he's with someone else. But at the time
He was with someone else at
no,
the time?
no, he's with someone else now.
Oh.
But he was moving away, which was silly because we were already long distance. But long story short, we were like, well, we're going to get married because we went to a festival together, and then after the festival, we knew that he was moving away, and so yeah, we got married at Boomtown.
Oh yes, please.
That's amazing.
Do you remember your vows?
They were like it was a very weird sexual church. So I didn't realise this until like after a while, and it was like, do you promise to take each other? You know, and we were like, we had to be like, yes, yes.
How?
Rather than we do.
It
What
wasn't
year was this?
official?
I don't think it was official.
No,
Oh,
That would
I've
be
been.
so funny if I
Yeah.
go to try and get married and then and then we had to. There was a whole procession, and they went over to this tree, and we all had to be like, "Ow, tree!" And then after that was 2019, and then obviously, what's it called, COVID and everything.
Yeah.
Then I went back. No, sorry, this was pre-COVID. That was 2018. Then I went back in 2019 and the tree was dead. And I really felt like,
That is symbolic. Yeah. That says a
Very,
lot.
very
It meant
symbolic.
something.
All the branches just turned around and
They said
they
it was
just
all
all
to do
face
with,
down
yeah,
like
they
that.
said it was all to do with climate change, but I was like, no.
You cursed a tree. Wow.
Accidentally,
Yeah.
I
That's the
know.
truth.
I got married in primary school.
I got married in primary school. I was the groom.
Yeah, she's still not divorced me though.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's going to get some logistical
Yeah.
issues down the line.
Yeah, but I did a marriage at primary school.
Yeah.
We also smoked. Someone brought a lighter in, and then they rolled up. Do you remember the blue paper tissue?
Yeah.
And everyone smoked that, which is disgusting.
At the wedding.
No, at primary school.
I was gonna say,
When I was at primary school.
all the kids go, fucking
Yeah.
sure of this, mate.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
like- I can get you out, I swear.
Yeah, we also did a pretend stag do. Did you actually? No. Yeah.
Primary school
Yeah.
pen.
Yeah.
Big learner plates on
Yeah.
the back of a
Yeah.
wacky warehouse.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, it's funny. Oh,
So you've been going then like 6, 7 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say I started properly on the circuit about 2017. So
Yeah.
I normally say like 5 years to people.
But that's amazing, like starting that young. I would have never have had the balls at 15 to do stand up.
no, I was riddled with insecurities. at
Yeah.
15.
I was very precocious and cocky. I genuinely what it was. Like I thought a lot of myself, and the insecurities have come. I won't say from stand up, but since starting stand up.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You've got
Yeah.
more conscious from stand-up?
Not from stand up. I think maybe just aging. Like everyone has that.
You do just get more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I started stand up, I'd say, just before those kind of teenage insecurities and anxieties started.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I did, because I may have never made the leap.
You would have only just been starting round about now.
Yeah, kind of getting
Yeah.
over that.
Because I think 22 is like the average age of people starting a lot of the times.
Yeah,
How
I
old
was
were
the
you?
same.
20?
Yeah, 20, I was 22.
22. I was 22.
Yeah.
It was my final year of university. I gave it a go.
Yeah.
Well, somebody said there's I don't know whether this is all kind of like cosmic nonsense or whatever, but there is like some sort of brain development around 21, 20, 22 that people do make big shifts like mentally to take on different paths and like careers. And I know part of that's because of university and how our our education and our
Yeah.
work systems are.
I think
But,
for me,
yeah.
a lot of it was coming out as well.
Yeah.
I came out like 2 years before. I was like 19, 20 when I came out. And then I think you get just a bit more confident the more you come out. And once you've been out for a couple of years, you're like, oh, fuck it, I can do anything.
Yeah. Well, also, I'm only a few years into being like properly out because I started. Because I think I've said before, I came out to friends and I just started doing jokes on stage and just hoped everyone gossiped, and they did.
Yeah.
So that's how it worked. But yeah. So,
But even then, they gossip wrong because when there was gossiping about you with a girl, and
Yeah.
they was like, I thought he was gay, and I was like, no, he's been saying he's bi on stage.
Yeah.
But like you've been saying bi,
Yeah.
that's all you've said.
Yeah,
But there's
that's
still
true.
some people who were like, he's gay. I've seen him talk about it on stage, and be like, you've never have because he never has said that
Yeah.
on stage.
You see his fringe show, Gay and Large.
Yeah. But it's like it's weird that even then they're like, oh, he's gay, and it's like you constantly say you're bi.
yeah, constantly say it.
Yeah.
I had the opposite. I actually came out as bi first, and I felt really bad because I like all my friends were like, "Well, yeah, but you're not really," and I wasn't. But I was you're welcome. I was a great defender of bisexual rights, and I didn't want to participate in bi erasure. So I was like, I'm bi, and it took me ages to actually accept that I was gay. But I didn't want to go back and be like, oh, I was using it as a stepping stone because I felt so guilty. So for a while, whilst I was gay, people would still be like, oh, you're not bi.
Yeah.
And like a few maybe like female friends were maybe a bit suspicious of me. And
I still try, and sometimes when I meet someone new, I've done it when I've been drunk and I've told them I'm bi, just to see if I can pass. I just want to see if I can like pass for bi. I don't think I can.
I don't know. I reckon you can.
You
so.
can get away with it. Yeah.
How good are you at female anatomy? I'm very good. Not to brag, I'm
I
very
know
good at
where
labeling
the boobies
everything.
are. The boobies are at the top.
That's all they want.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where the tits are.
But Could you label like a?
Before I came out, I did have intercourse with women.
Okay.
I don't know if I did it well, but
Can I just
do it.
say, if you do know the anatomy, then you are definitely gay, because no straight man
Yeah.
understands what
That is a
vulva
very
and
good point.
vagina
Yeah, yeah. I think I've had a lot of my female friends tell me a lot about the vaginas, so maybe I know.
Us girls don't even know enough. We're not taught anything.
No,
So
It's crazy.
it's up to us to figure it out.
I think it's the same with everything. Like with bottoms, like it takes you a while to figure out your own bumhole. Yeah.
hmm
But I think vaginas are a bit more complicated.
Because you can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you never mirror? Get a little
I've
mirror?
actually never done a little mirror thing.
You've never done that. I
No.
always do it to me bumhole.
But with that, you can
That's-
just turn around in a straight, like, rather than having a handheld mirror.
No, I put a mirror on the floor and squat over it
Yeah.
because
Oh.
when I shave my ass. Yeah.
Where's that mirror coming from? Is it a
My
wall
wall.
mirror?
Yeah.
So I
he,
take
he gets his drill.
I take it off the wall. No, it's just hung up, this little thing. I literally just take it off my bedroom wall, throw it on the floor, look at my ass crack. I do it like
Say
once
mirror,
a-
mirror on the floor.
Yeah.
Who's the cleanest of them all?
Yeah. But I honestly could point my ass crack out of a lineup of like 100 ass cracks. I know it so well.
I really want to put this to the test. I don't know
Yeah.
how, but
I've got. Well, I told you, I've got a few distinctive little freckles. I've got some little
Oh.
freckles near my bum. It's really cute, actually. I love my ass, but I recommend looking at your own vagina. I think you should. If I had one, I'd look at it all the time. It's well easy. You could just put a mirror, even if you get one of the wall mirrors, just like sit across from it and open.
Yeah, I mean, I just haven't got like a small handheld one.
Oh right, you've not
That's what I'm
like.
saying.
Oh right. Oh, I've not done handheld. No.
Oh, you know those shaving ones that like zoom in?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
like convex on one
Yeah. Yeah.
Binoculars.
side. Oh god, I'm so much looser. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know when's the last time you looked at your own bumhole?
Oh, quite recently.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I told you in the last one. I bought a little butt plug to try.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
that little.
Oh yeah, it's not that big at all. It's only about 3 inches. Maybe
He's
4.
he's on his early training days.
Flared
Yeah.
base.
Yeah,
But yeah.
is that what it's called?
No, you have to have a flare base.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said third base.
Third base. Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah. Kissing, wanking, butt plug.
No, because I keep getting flared and tapered wrong. So I'll just like I don't know why it's come a conversation, but my friend Danica is like, oh yeah, tapered base, and she's like, no, that's the opposite. That's going to get lost up there.
Yeah.
No, flared base. You need like a,
Yeah, no, it's like a little thing. It's like rounded a little bit. 'Cause I think
Metal?
It's supposed to press. No, don't give it rubber.
Mm.
And I think it's just supposed to press on your prostate a little bit.
Mm.
So I just thought I'd give it a go. Just 'cause I've always been,
Are you in now?
but it's not in now.
Okay.
no.
People do. They wander around with
I
them.
want to get one of those ones where and you get a remote control, so I can give it to him, and I'll be like in Tesco or whatever, and he'll be
I
like,
wouldn't be.
"Ah,"
I
I'll
wouldn't be. I
"Ah."
would be because mine does have vibrating things.
Yeah.
I got one and it didn't work. And I had to try and return it because obviously I had to. Oh God, I had to be like, oh no, I've not put it in me. And they're like, okay, because you can't return it. I was like, no, I was trying this all externally.
Did they accept it?
Yeah, they did take the. They gave me. They wouldn't give me a full refund. They gave me a voucher code, so
Yeah.
I had a fun day on Love
There is a
Honey.
YouTube about the woman who does returns in the sex shop.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's not.
But I
something
mean,
you wanna
she's proper, COVID
Yeah.
nurse in it.
Mm.
Just PPE.
Yeah, but
hats.
even then, you don't want a second-hand one. Like
What is
imagine if
the-
you walked into like a cancer research and you're trying to get a new jacket for from a charity shop, and there's just a couple of dildos.
In the Trussell Trust in Bournemouth, in Winton. I shouldn't be giving that close to my address. But Trussell Trust had a box of condoms, $3.50 on the shelf in a charity shop.
Oh my
Crazy.
god! Yeah.
Which sex toy would you least like used? Sorry, I'm
On-
keep feeling about that.
Which would I use the Lee?
Oh, like which sex toy of fleshlights and dildos and
Of,
stuff?
um,
Which one would you least like secondhand?
One that you enter. Like
Yeah.
a dildo and stuff is easy to clean.
Mhm.
Like a flashlight is
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's quite intense.
Yeah, because all the other things you can quite
I've never
thoroughly
u-
clean.
I've never used any of them though.
No,
No, I've
neither.
never used a fleshlight either.
No.
And my I can say it, my housemate has a few.
Which one?
I can't say, can I? Oh, which fleshlight? Yeah, him.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you?
I'm
Oh
just
my goodness!
figuring out which housemate.
Did you see? Oh God, I can't say this on mic, but another friend of ours
Yes, I
was
saw.
staying in a shed flat,
Yes.
and you saw it.
Yes.
They went
Yeah.
to clean their flashlight in the bathroom and left it
I think
out.
we can keep it on.
We can keep that in.
Yeah.
You know, when
Oh.
I was looking around the flat that I'm now living in, I walked into the room and the girl had left not one but two big dildos as well out in the bed. Like one of them was one of, you know, those ones that you plug into the mains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mains?
one of those ones, and then another one was like an actual like big fleshy like it was huge. I was
Yeah.
like, props to this guy.
She's done that on purpose. That's territorial.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
That's
That,
got- that- yeah,
that
that's-
was like pissing up a tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's first day of prison. Go up
Yeah.
and hit the biggest person
But-
there.
I went in and smelt it.
But did you hear the rumor about the comedian at the Fringe who were living with other comics and he left his fleshlight in the bathrooms for that's
This
one
wasn't
of
a rumor. This is a photo. It's photographic
the
evidence.
Photographic evidence. So it,
On purpose, as in so people.
No,
Oh.
accidental.
but like then all the other flatmates were like, "Was it a used fleshlight? Was it used?"
I assume he'd been there cleaning it,
Oh, that's
so it's probably cleaned. But yeah,
That's not bad. I mean, yeah, but it's not that bad if it's an accident and it's left out clean.
I don't think I'd take a sex toy up to the Fringe. I got it's a month.
yeah, it's a
Fine.
month. Yeah. Also, like you've only got limited packing. Yeah.
That's, and it was
To be fair,
the
though,
picture. It was quite hefty.
Yeah,
it was a big.
fleshlight,
Yeah.
but I did take up a full steamer to steam my clothes.
Hang on.
It's quite. It's quite. You could read my lips. So just go off me. Go to Morgan. Or
We can
something.
bleep it.
Yeah.
We'll bleep it. We'll bleep
Okay.
it.
Probably,
Okay.
but
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morgan, I'm adding to your. You've got so many messages from. me
Thank you
going,
very much.
This
Yeah.
this needs bleeping out.
that's really useful. Thank you.
Around 32 minutes.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
But loads of people I know straight men get emasculated when people want to involve sex toys during sex. I remember,
Oh, what? They're like, oh, am I not enough?
yeah, loads of people are like that. It sends me wild. I love it. But I remember the first time a girl was like, oh, do you mind if I use a sex toy? I was like, no, I fucking love that. I'd be wicked.
Yeah.
She went, you sure? But a lot of people get emasculated by it. I went, no, I'm really up for this. And I'll be honest, she had a magic wand. Have you seen those ones? They're the massive ones. And it's a vibrator.
That's the plug into. The
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It plugs into the wall, and that's the bit I got emasculated by. It wasn't the size of it, because I'm talking big.
Yeah.
What it was when she reached for the mains. I went, oh no,
Yeah.
I can do the dance with a couple.
I can't compete with the National Grid. Oh, no.
I can't do it. I can't compete with the grid. Are you kidding me? Like me. She haven't, the lights just start flickering.
They must be expensive, the ones plugging into the mains. Yeah.
Especially with the crisis at the moment. Yeah.
50 odd quid. Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
Might get one.
How much is to run?
Yeah.
You want to use it with your fucking smart meter there, just like, and that's enough. Okay, that's all I can afford.
Are we going to do tumble dry or wank today? What's it going to be?
See, this is what I think, like, I hope they don't turn all vibrators into mains ones because I'm getting fed up of this. You have to charge your toothbrush now. You have to charge everything. And it's like, so I'm going to bed, I've got my phone on charge, my toothbrush on charge, and what now I have to charge me fucking dildo as well. Like, it's too much. I like a non-vibrating one.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of manpower.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of arm action.
I only ever took one to a hookup once. It was the bit of backstory to this, and a sort of kind of seeing
Oh,
the guy,
fine.
but not backstory. Yeah.
Sorry.
That was good. No, I was sort of seeing him, but not really. We'd hooked up a few times. And then this was literally the day before COVID. I remember because literally the day after was lockdown. I had a gig. And he was like, oh, after your gig, come over. My parents are out. You can stay over. So I told my parents that I had a hotel with the gig, so not to worry about me. So I went to the house. I took this sex toy, and it was like 10 minutes, and he was finished. And then he was like, yeah, my parents are actually back pretty early tomorrow, so you should go.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I've told my parents I'm staying out. And he's like, well, you can't stay here. So I said, okay, I'll just go to the bathroom. And I went to the bathroom, I took the dildo and I hid it in his kitchen cupboard. And I left, and I blocked him on everything. I don't know what happened with his parents, because I put it deep in his kitchen cupboard for his parents to find.
That is brilliant,
Yeah.
Andrew.
That is great.
Thank you. I mean, I had to sleep in my car that night, but I was still pretty satisfied with that.
That is
Oh my God,
excellent.
it could still be in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until they move out.
Yeah.
Oh, the mum's just using it for something else.
Yeah.
She doesn't know.
Yeah, she's
Well,
just
it
a
could
frother.
come out. It could come out any day. It could be like his nan's funeral, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sure there's some extra bourbons in the back of this
Yeah.
cupboard." Oh my!
It's Christmas Day.
Chatting with cherubs.
Have you done any acting?
I have, when I was a lot younger, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do some more. I've had a few auditions,
Yeah.
but no actual roles sort of landed yet. It's hard, like a lot of the stuff that I'm on Spotlight and that, but it all comes up and it's, well, you have to be here for this time or that. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, I can either go for an audition for a maybe job, or I can take this gig, which is definite money. So
Yeah.
So it's been hard to kind of, it's a whole different career, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
hard to
it's
properly
well hard.
dedicate it.
I hate doing auditions. You do loads.
I do a fair few. It's they come in a bit more regularly now. It's quite good fun. I think it's very much because of the online content. People are seeing I can act through the sketches that I write.
Yeah.
So then they go, oh, does he want to try this? And then I try it and they go, nah, all right.
my auditions for acting have completely just dried up. I think we've realised, nah, maybe not. I think it's a no. I don't do any anymore.
Fair.
But
Yeah. I do a lot of voice acting. That they don't.
Yeah, you
they
do.
Don't mind. They don't.
Sky one, crispy one.
Yeah, it's a crispy one.
Crisp-
Sky one.
He did the voice for Sky One.
Yeah,
Did you?
Yeah, little ones around Wales. They sort of do confused.com and
Give us a confused.com.
I'm trying to remember what the line is. I remember. Do you like competitive car insurance? You a risky driver, a bumpy driver, a driver that doesn't know where they're going. Then you might feel a bit confused. At confused.com.
Grenada News, who's the Northwest News on ITV when it gets so on the Northwest News, it was sponsored by United Utilities, and I was the voice of a fish. So, in a bowl.
What was the fish saying?
I think I had like two lines. There was a couple of different adverts, and one of them was like, "I'm here," because I was like stuck, and it was just something like, "Oh, my fish was the one who's like lost," and everyone's like, "Where is it?" It's like, "Oh, I'm over here. It's fine. Don't worry."
I went for the gecko on Love Island.
I did the.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I went
Everyone
for
was
the-
going for this. I saw loads of posters
Yeah,
about
I
this
went
gecko.
for the parrots on the last
did it?
seasons. Yeah.
Who got the gecko this year?
Oh, I think I know the one. I don't know who got it this year. My year when it was Tez Elias and Jamali Maddox.
Yeah,
I thought,
that was.
Of course it was.
That was the year I went.
Were
for
they the
it.
geckos?
They were the geckos.
I
Yeah.
did not recognise their voices at all.
Mate, I well wanted that job. It was money. It was money.
Money.
It was- like, I know what the fee was.
Yeah, I
Do
got
they write their lines as well?
no.
No, it's scripted.
So
It's,
all they have to what?
it's literally. like-
You just discovered the concept of acting. It's amazing.
Those lightsabers, they real like.
But this is why everybody wants adverts, because especially voiceover stuff, because one, no one sees you, you just literally just do it, and it's like the money is fucking insane. I would love to do like Lidl or something.
Oh,
like that,
little
yeah.
Amy Gledhill's Asda, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
she
just
did
got that
Asda.
big.
Yeah.
I think was it Laura Pattinson? Is she Morrison? No, she just works at Morrison.
But she has done some voice stuff.
She
I
has
hear her
done
all the
She's
time.
done voice
All,
stuff.
all my bloody ad breaks, I'm like, oh, yeah, there's Lauren, there's Amy,
Yeah.
there's Ed Gamble doing kazoo.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is crazy how many, because I don't really watch much normal telly now, but whenever you do and the adverts come on, it's like all the voiceovers, I'm like, I know all these people. They're all,
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
and all the nationwide adverts, that's all
Yeah.
like people
Yeah.
doing posts.
But
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get many adverts because this voice is a bit too distracting to be like, do you want car insurance? To be like, what the fuck is that guy?
I went. What did I go for? Oh, I went for the army recruitment when the whole Ukraine thing kicked
Yeah.
off, and like a lot of Welsh. They wanted a Welsh voice, and a lot of Welsh people went protest. They went, "I'm not going to work for this." I went, "I'll do it."
Yeah.
I had money. Yeah, I'll do it. Well, I go for a Toyota lad. I didn't get that either, but I'll get one of them. One of them will crack. I'll get it.
Yeah.
The one I never got was pretty much my only voiceover audition was for a Disney Channel show to do the voice of young Robin Hood. They were, the cartoon Fox Robin Hood.
Yeah.
They were like remaking it with like a teenage Robin Hood. And I was going for Robin Hood. Did the audition in London. I got a call back. I was in like the final few.
Oh wow!
Like on a call with Disney LA.
That is so exciting. How old was you?
I was 18 at the time.
Yeah.
That would have blown my little 18-year-old mind.
It did. I was absolutely losing my mind. I was like, and I asked them. Sorry, this is very braggadocious now. I asked them because the actual studio wasn't Disney. They were like just a recording studio. I was like, oh, how did you hear about me? Where did you? Because they emailed me, and they're like, oh, Disney requested you. And I lost my mind. I mean, the project never happened, and they've not been in touch since. But I still hold on to that. It's like an achievement, despite nothing
Disney
happened.
know you.
Yeah.
And also use the word braggadocious.
Yeah.
I noticed that. I was going to let it slide, but
Oh, fucking Mary Poppins over here.
Grammar school.
Yeah.
There we go.
Espiala braggadocious. Or
Is braggadocious the real word of bragging? Is that what bragging comes from?
I suppose it's an
Braggadocious.
adjective of braggadocious. Braggadocious is the adjective, yeah, and then bragging.
I
is the verb.
love the word
Braggadocious.
braggadocious.
Have you heard braggadocio?
No.
Like if somebody's got a lot of braggadocio, like kind of arrogant swagger.
Oh. Braggadocious should be the name of someone's show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be.
It's my show.
Yeah, take it. Braggadocious.
The Bragio, was it?
Braggadocio.
Braggadocio. That sounds like a dance troupe.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. They lost out to diversity on Britain's Got Talent.
Probably 2022.
Yeah. So there's so many words that like my friends pick up on that I just think are normal vocabulary words, but actually aren't that common, and I'm just quite quaint, like braggadocious.
Yeah.
You're not the first people to pick up on me saying that.
Yeah, braggadocious.
So I read lots, and I still.
All right.
I don't.
Braggadocious.
Very good use.
We'll just go. We're coming to the end of the show,
Yes.
guys.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. It's been really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
sorry.
no, go on. We're probably going to ask the same thing. Do you have anything to plug?
Oh, you're gonna start.
What was you going to ask?
Why don't you love me?
Oh, was you going to ask the plug?
What
thing?
I was going to ask.
Do you
the
have
plug
anything to plug?
Yes, I'm doing the Pleasance Theatre in Islington. On the 9th of November, I'm doing a final run out of my 2022 Fringe show.
Ooh.
So I'll get that filmed. Yeah. So
What's the title?
it's called Andrew White brackets, but not in a gay way.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah.
And all the dates are at standupandrew.com. That's my website.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And social medias?
At standupandrew on everything.
Yeah.
Or just search Andrew White. Just think my name and then my ethnicity. Trying to become the white guy of comedy.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
And Josh, you anything to plug super quick?
Yeah, my tour. There's a link tree on my Instagram and TikTok.
No.
Do you have anything to plug, Morgan?
Yeah, thank you very much. He never turns it off. You're always the producer. I like it. Yeah, I've got little things to plug. Just my social media, really. I put 2 sketches up a week. Follow me at Morgan the Reese. But otherwise, please subscribe to the show. Get in touch with the show.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, like, subscribe, and tell everyone about it.
Yeah, and we've been getting loads of emails of people getting in touch. We read them all. Thank you so much for everyone getting in touch. But that's the end of the episode. Episodes drop every Thursday. Thank you so much for listening. Andrew, thanks again, once again,
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thank you.
Have a lovely week, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.